Hello everyone, so I'm doing a message from Spirit, just currently what needs to be said. So, yeah, tune in if you like. I want to touch this to try to make it not blur. That shit's funny. Okay. Alright. And this one. Okay. So, basically, what this little spread here is saying is that I feel as if you basically, okay, so, okay, I'm sorry, this is exciting energy, this energy's dope. So this could either mean that you have a love interest that's going to come into your life as you are embracing your divine feminine energy, or this could just mean in general that tapping into your divine feminine energy and embodying much more of your divine love is actually going to produce a bunch of love in your life and really change your world, because it's, I don't know, life's not necessarily about being sad all the time, you know, there's hella shit to be sad about, literally all the time. If you wanted to, you could focus on so much sadness, but it's if you decide to embrace this is oh no. It's, oh no. Basically, this is a love spread that I didn't even ask for that to come through, but that's kind of what's coming through. Which is cool, I guess. Oh no, I didn't necessarily want this to be a love reading, because that's what happens freaking to me all the time. It's I don't know, I guess I'm supposed to be a twin flame reader. Because that's all that wants to talk about. But I guess I'm Taurus, so I guess it makes sense. But yeah, I don't know, as you are more stepping into your higher self, especially, I don't know, probably mostly women watching this is what I'm feeling, or maybe you're a guy watching this and you're watching someone blossom and you're noticing, you're wow, the more she steps into her power, the more I want to come and give her this, you know what I mean? You're I'm trying to bring balance into this life, because it's yeah, women can be powerful human beings and it's dope, and they are on their shit, but everyone wants love, everyone wants love. You trying to act like you trying to die alone in this life, I guess maybe that's what you want, but that's not what I want, and I can't imagine that many people actually wanting that. But I don't know, I just feel these changes are crazy, the world card, that's your world changing, flipping upside down, this fruit, that shit's delicious, you know what I mean? I don't know, this balance is going to be achieved through love, which can either just be a love with yourself, a love with life, love with friendship, a romantic love, but this definitely comes through embodying your divine feminine and embracing your divine feminine, no longer leaving your divine feminine in the dark, in whatever way that resonates. And I feel I don't know, beautiful things are trying to blossom right now. I don't know, y'all saw that? I just picked the cards randomly. This shit what came out, you know what I mean? This is what's wanting to come. This is what's wanting to embrace itself in our lives. And maybe something that romantic just ended, but it was it was leading you to where you actually were meant to be romantically. I don't know. Yeah, that's just what came through right now. It's always about freaking love, man. I can't even do my job. I mean, I can do my job, but I don't know. That's what I don't know, all this Capricorn energy is it's yeah. Obviously the moon, the sun, Pluto. There's something else. I feel there's something else. but I don't know, everything else is in Aquarius, so it's like everything, like your unique frequency of love and your unique divine feminine, whether that means you within you, your divine feminine, or your divine feminine in general, like this is what's trying to like bring balance into your life, and this is what's trying to like bring your world all together. Like yeah, I don't know, like it's like your path, like so many, I don't know, so that I've been feeling this for like a long time, that like I don't know, I even went as far to say that like I don't know, I felt like like I don't know, right when I first started like awakening, like a couple years ago, I like was driving around in my van and I thought the Illuminati was chasing me. I don't know, it's a really long story, but I'm like have so much Scorpio energy, I'm like a really paranoid human being, but I've grown out of that. But anyways, at this time, like I was like having these like downloads that were like so freaking crazy. Like this is like literally at the time when the 5D grid first came into like our realm. This was like before 2020. This was like fall 2019, like Halloween, like crazy shit. Like, but anyway, so I was basically got this download that it was like, as like I don't know, it just felt like there was like there was like basically like there's so many twin flames that are like trying to come together right now, that I feel like there's so many timelines that are bringing twin flames together in general. But basically what I was like capturing was that like everyone is gradually going to find their twin flame, and it was like this is a time like 2020 vision, like you're not just gonna like settle for like some karmic partner. Like it's not like you're wanting to be in a relationship where you're not just like blatantly yourself and you're not fulfilled and it doesn't resonate on like 100% level. Like it's like people are coming connected with like people who are like the same human being in a different body. Like it's crazy. Like, but it's like what this is what is going to do is like harness this unconditional frequency like in the world, because like once there's people who actually love each other unconditionally, it's going to change the fucking world. Because where do you find unconditional love? Like there's no fucking unconditional love anywhere. Like look at every single relationship you've ever fucking seen. Is that unconditional love? Like I bet you fuck no. Like it's literally like so fucking rare for there to be unconditional love frequency in the universe. But it's like that is what, like there's people who are on earth right now literally just here to help harness that frequency, and it's like these people are like twin flames, and they're here to be like the first people that are like harnessing and being like these like radiant potent beings of like this like frequency that's just like unconditional love. Not that they're just gonna like fuck with each other for the fun of it because you can be unconditionally loved, but it's just gonna be like, it's just gonna completely alter timelines. And it's like, and when someone steps onto like the highest timeline that they can possibly be on, you bet your ass that shit gravitationally pulls the rest of the world onto a higher frequency. There's people in this world that are literally coming here to do this for us. And like, I don't know, it kind of seems like there's at this time, like there were so many karmic cycles that were happening that like this Capricorn new moon like literally was trying to end, because it's like Capricorn wants to build, so it's like, oh, if this isn't sustainable, like fuck it, like I'm gonna blow this shit up, I'm connected to Pluto, like this shit ain't worthy of this, like this ain't worth my time, this ain't gonna last, so I'm ending it like right now, like screw that, like I don't play, like that's like Capricorn energy doesn't play, you know what I mean, like it just doesn't want to, like it just doesn't want to. And so it's like that, especially conjunct Pluto, like Scorpio, like hell no, Scorpio's like no, like if this ain't fucking pure and fucking deep and fucking freaky and fucking everything that I fucking want, like get out of my face, like get out of my face. And so that's kind of like what happened, like that's what this energy is about. But like these, I don't know, like this literally all this energy is just trying to be like, yes, twin flames come together, like once. And it's funny because the divine feminines are the leaders of this shit, so as they're stepping into their divine role, like their lovers, like holy shit, like I literally cannot not have this right now, like that shit's like literally inspiring me to be me, like let me bring balance into this, like this is gonna help her because she doesn't have to fucking sleep alone at night, and then this is gonna help me because like this, I'm gonna be pleased, I'm gonna be inspired, I'm gonna be loved like unconditionally, like that's just what's wanting to come into the earth right now. But it's like you have to like embrace that, which is like this vulnerability that most earth hasn't experienced, because first of all, most people haven't met themselves that deep, but then second of all, they don't want to trust someone enough to meet them that deep, Because most people take advantage of that. They're like, oh, here's your weak spot, well, I'm gonna fuck with you because you have a weak spot. And then it's like, no, like, or not even a weak spot, but like a compassionate spot. So I'm like, oh, I'm gonna manipulate you through that. It's like, no, like, that's not what this is about. Like, that is not what this is about at all. Like, this is about wanting to, like, not do that, like, at all. Like, this timeline that's presenting itself right now is like, fuck that. Like, fuck that. Like, that's not what this timeline wants. Like, this timeline wants balance. This timeline wants transformation. This timeline wants to change the world. This timeline wants to, like, be, like, in the fucking, like, garden of whatever. But, like, I don't know, you know what I mean? Like, this shit is fucking beautiful energy, and it's wanting to come through. Like, this Capricorn moon, like, cleared the way for this shit to come in. I know y'all saw that, big random cards. It's just what wants to come. Like, this is what, like, the awakening is all about. Like, the awakening wasn't come to be, like, this all-powerful being that, like, rules the world. Like, fuck no. This awakening is about being able to purely love one another and finally be able to, like, have love that's pure. Like, why do you think we're sexual beings? Because we're supposed to have a mate that we make love to all the time, you know? Like, it's not like you just want to, like, walk through the world, like, fixing all these things, you know what I mean? Like, it's like you want to go somewhere and, like, harness a frequency that you want to radiate, and that's what timeline is, like, wanting to come here. Like, it's like, this is a healed timeline. This is a timeline that's like, okay, like, now we're a star, so now we can, like, be what we've been meant to be. Like, this is our destiny. We just had to, like, put all the pieces together, but, like, all the shit that, like, was in the way of all the pieces coming together, like, this Capricorn moon just, like, blew the fuck up, you know what I mean? Like, it's just like, nah, like, I don't want to exist like that anymore. And so, like, the world literally took it out. Like, the universe, the correlations, all of it was like, nah, like, this is leaving. Like, 2020 was, like, awakened us to, like, what the potential could be. And then 2021's like, all right, like, it's time to be that potential. Like, I am that. Like, I'm not gonna, like, keep that distance from me, because I want balance in my life. I want love. I want to change the world. I want my divine feminine to be in my life. I want to be the divine feminine that I am, and I want to fucking taste the most fucking righteous fruit I've ever tasted in my fucking life. And it's like, that's just what wants to come through right now. But it's like, you have to, like, get yourself the fuck out the way, forget everything you've ever known, and embrace purity and realize that it has 100% potential to just exist. And yeah, okay, that's the message.